Hello and welcome again to AFL Riverina TV. I'm Lauren Markham. The Riverina League still has a week before kick-off, but after an interesting pre-season with plenty of signings and even more speculation about who's going to do what, we caught up with representatives from a handful of clubs to see how things are coming along.
How's the pre-season been at Turvey Park this year and what can we expect this year?
Hopefully a few more wins, but the numbers have been good and the club survived, as I said last year, so you can't ask for more than that.
Who do you rate as the most dangerous player in your competition?
Jacob Olsen, probably with his experience down in the handful, and mainly him.
Do you think the competition has changed in recent years and in what ways?
Not really. I think the competition stayed about the same. Some good players come in and then some good players leave, so I reckon it's still about the same as it was.
Who will be the 2016 Premier in the RFL?
Besides Turvey Park?
Besides Turvey Park?
Lawton Whitten maybe.
Lawton Whitten. Who will be the 2016 best and fairest for the league?
Evan Smith.
Who do you rate as the most dangerous player or players in the competition?
There'd be two who I've seen so far. Probably Guy Orton, as just he's played in a good side, in a good league, and also Dale Walker.
Oh, look, I think Dale Walker from Wagga Tigers is going to be very, very handy. Very, very good player, and I think he's set up across their half-back line will be tough to beat. And having known Jacob Olsen as a young fellow and hearing that he's back in town with Gunmain, he's a very influential big man, so he's going to be tough to stop as well.
I'd have to say, without being biased, Jacob Olsen coming back to Gunmain, and for an opposition team, Guy Orton, Shaun Campbell or Shaun Flanagan, some names that come to mind.
Matt Beckman's from Gully. He's been quite damaging against us in the losing grand finals, just because of his work rate. You know, he just runs really hard, and when the game's in the balance, he seems to be able to step up.
But I'll go with Gully because they've won two on the trot and they're looking like they'll be strong again.
Don't discount the champion, the current champion in Colin Gully. I mean, they'll obviously got the experience, but Lawton Whitten and Wagga Tigers have recruited very well, so yeah, it's pretty hard to split between those two, but on the back of what we talked about just then, I mean, anyone could really get up there. So, but Lawton Whitten and Wagga would probably be up there, I'd reckon.
I think Lawton's the side that I've sort of been watching. I think they're going to be pretty hard to beat. But even honestly, I could name 5 or 6, and who would rule out Gully after the last few years? You just can't. So. Yeah.
It's been a tough pre-season. I think you can expect to see improvement across all grades because I think there's just been a good vibe out there and a lot of blokes have been turning up that probably wouldn't have been this time last year, and everyone's on board.
Yeah, Tristan Dixon's a recruit that we've picked up. He was a Group 9 Rugby League leading try scorer last year, and he's lightning quick and exciting to watch. So, I'm not saying he's going to tear the competition apart, but good to watch. And I think he'll get better as the year goes on and play a significant role for us.
Improvers. So, which team will be the biggest improver?
Well, I think Turvey Park. I mean, very proud club, and I'm talking from my time before I left the region. Very proud club, and they've picked up some quality players this year, which obviously with Bryce Campbell coming back. They've got a very good coach in Brad, and they've got some good kids. They've always had good kids, so I think they'll step up. Whether that means finals, I don't know, but it'll certainly add to that congestion that we were talking about earlier about 7 or 8 teams still vying for finals with only a few rounds to go. So I believe Turvey Park.
New Griffith coach Adrian Pavese there, among others. And we'll have more from the Swans boss and others in the lead up to round 1 of the RFL next week on AFL Riverina TV. See you then.